600 horsepower. Have you taken it out to the track?
No, it's too pretty.
First things first, thank you for hitting play on this video and thank you for watching Cars, Shops, and Collections. If this is your first time watching the show, we put the spotlight on really cool cars and the people behind them. Now, as you saw in the description and the picture and everything, we've got a 1973 AMC Javelin. Ernie is the owner. He's right around the corner. I'll let Ernie describe the car when we get to it. One other thing, again, thank you for watching the show. If you haven't subscribed, there's that little subscribe button down there. I know all YouTubers ask people to subscribe to the show, but it means so much to me if you guys subscribe to the show. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Shirts, Cars, Shops, and Collections.com. You can get your merch there as well. So my name is JC. That is Gene behind the camera.
Hey, and I got a shirt too, different design.
Too. We've got multiple kinds of shirts available at Cars, Shops, and Collections.
Different colors.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We'll get into my Dodge Challenger and go see Ernie and his 1973 AMC Javelin. Right here. Hey, Ernie, what's up, buddy? Park it right here. Everyone, this is Ernie. Thank you, buddy, for being here, man. I appreciate it, man. Nice to meet you. Thanks for doing this. This is Gene behind the camera.
Hi, Gene. Nice to meet you.
And Ernie is a true car guy. This is gonna be a good one today. Looking forward to it, buddy.
All right, buddy. Good morning. My name's Ernie Hotchkiss. I'm here to show you my 73 Javelin Pro Street, all custom.
Ernie, thank you again for doing this, buddy. I'm very excited. And this is the magic button right here.
Yes, sir.
That's gonna open up the garage door and the Javelin is behind the door.
Yes, sir.
The big reveal, I'm very excited about it. Hit the button, my friend. 1973 AMC. Oh, Javelin. Woo! Whoa! Oh my, the paint. Look at this right here. The Las Vegas Strip here.
Yes.
You got, oh my God, Ernie, my man. This is incredible. This is absolutely
It's about,
incredible.
this is that magazine article I was telling you about.
Okay.
So we'll get to that in a minute.
So much,
Yeah.
Before we get into the DNA of the Javelin here, the DNA of you, how long have you been working on cars?
This is my 49th year.
49 years. You specialize in paint, body work,
I'm a body man painter.
and you painted this.
Yes, sir.
Your work is incredible. We had one of his cars featured on the show before. It was Tina and Terry's Mustang, and you're the guy behind it. You're the guy that painted that Mustang.
Yes, sir.
Incredible paint job, layers to that paint job.
Yes. There's
Stunning
13
work.
layers to that car.
13 different layers to that car. So you've been in the business for 40, that's what I find amazing. When did you buy this?
I bought this 4 years ago.
4 years ago. Here's a guy that's been in the business 49 years. You worked on Camaros, Trans Ams, Mustangs. You worked on everything.
Everything.
What about the Javelin, when you saw it, that you said, I need to have this in my garage?
Okay, so for 46 years, I've done everybody else's cars. Never had a car of my own. My landlord, who had a collection of 11 cars, called me one afternoon and said that he is no longer going to do his cars and keep them. He wants to sell them, so he called me up to his house to do touch-ups on the 11 cars so he could sell them.
Yep.
Well, when he opened up the door and I saw this Javelin Pro Street sitting there, which I had no idea he had, I looked at him and momentarily and said, I got to have that car. It hit me, finally, this is the car that I want. Because I hadn't really found a car yet that I wanted for my retirement.
And this was the one you saw.
This is the one I saw, and I had to have it.
Now, you sent pictures to me, and I looked at the pictures, and I'm just now noticing all the different details with the paintwork. First off, obviously, you love Batman, because I'm now noticing the bats here. You have the Bat logo up top here.
Yes.
Down here on the wheels, you have the Batman logo down here. That's incredible.
Okay, there's lots going on. So
Yes.
I'm going to pull it outside for you. There's a gold pearl on the car.
Okay.
And there's 9 hidden bats in the pearl as well.
Is there really?
Yeah.
They're like little Easter eggs inside here.
Yeah, there's a lot going on the paint job.
The Javelin, this little backstory on the Javelin. AMC Javelin comes out in 1968. There's 2 generations. We have Gen 1, 68 to 70, and then 71 to 74 is Gen 2. This is a 73 Gen 2. This was AMC's response to the Mustang.
Yeah, and Camaros.
And Camaros. This is they're stepping into the muscle car war with this car. Yeah. Very long hood here.
It was called the bubble car.
Because
with the bubble hump fenders.
Yes. Yeah. Big. It's big, bubbly.
Yeah.
And awesome. Absolutely awesome. Oh.
So.
Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Maybe you saw this when you looped around here.
So the Batwords from the 1966 show.
Of course. Adam
So
West.
hang on just a second.
Yeah.
Let me show you this real quick so it shows up on your camera. They're rainbowed. Oops. Guess I should take the wax off, boys.
That's all right. Meticulous.
There. So they're all rainbowed out.
Well, you want to pull it out into the sun then? Sure. So we can really see it pop?
Yeah.
And by the way, I don't know if you heard the audio in the background. What's that, a 68 Camaro?
Yeah, that's my buddy Al, 68 Camaro that we did, all custom.
And this is one of the cars you worked on out here? Yeah. Okay, let's bring the Javelin outside, talk more about this, and then I'm talk to Al about his Camaro over there. Oh, wait, hold on.
This is gonna
start up.
It's gonna be a bit loud.
It's gonna be a bit loud. Before you start it up, let's tell everyone what do you have underneath here.
So it's the original 401 that had a 460 horse 401 carbureted. I pulled it out, rebuilt the 401 to 600 horse with fuel injection.
So we're about 600 horsepower. About to hear right now. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching the show. I love doing this. This is so much fun. You feel it in your chest. Woo! I see it now. I see, is the camera capturing it?
The pearl.
The pearl? It's just popping.
Yeah, so it's an added extra, the pearl, and then you can see the Vegas skyline.
I think I should give a prize to the person that counts how many times I say, oh wow, oh my gosh, in this episode. Because now I'm just seeing, we've got the Las Vegas Strip right here, and then the bat signal, right?
Yes, bat signal in the sky.
Shooting here from the Paris Hotel.
Yes.
Up to the top there.
Which I was giving a lot of crap about. Why didn't you come off the Luxor?
Oh, the Luxor lights, yeah.
Well, I have a problem with people telling me what to do.
It's your car. Yeah. You do what you want to do, right? Absolutely.
So I didn't want it to come. That would be the most obvious. I didn't want. I don't want the obvious.
You do different.
Exactly.
You do different.
I just want it all different.
Let's look inside. Because it's such a unique...
Antenna was built, by the way, by 2 pairs of pliers and me sitting at a bench.
Let me get that side, Virginia. Do you want to point out, too? The standard, I think, for AMC, were all the door handles flush?
Yes.
Flush door handles?
Yeah.
All right, now I'll sit over here. What did you do to the interior? Anything to the interior?
All I've done, I kept it stock.
Yeah.
And I was glad they didn't roll cage it. So all I did was basically the cloth interior. Handmade the mirror, the rear view mirror. Took the stock steering wheel and just customized it with Italian leather. And then hologrammed the bats in the stock.
And you got the bats up here as well.
Yeah, so on the dash, it's I got rid of the wood grain.
Okay.
And hologrammed all the bats in.
It's such a unique dash where it's designed as if you're,
like your cockpit
of an airplane.
Yeah, right.
And they take it to the next level with the toggle switches up here for your lights over there to the left and then windshield here to the right. Is this, oh, it is the original AM radio.
Yeah.
Original AM radio.
Which still works.
Does it really?
I don't have it hooked up, but it does work.
Yeah, not too many AM stations around anymore, so yeah.
And by the way, do you think you're going to listen to a radio while you're driving this thing?
Well, seeing that I work for the #1 radio station in Las Vegas, I'm going to say yes. Hey, over here, can you get this, Gene? You want to come around because this is so neat.
Yeah, so the glove box is in an odd spot. Yeah.
I got to stop going, oh my gosh. The original American motor.
I had to keep those.
Right here. That is original right there from 1973. You see underneath the Javelin logo right there, that's where your
glove box
center console box is. Gives the passenger more room, I think, too, with the The OS.
The leg room is awesome.
Yeah.
A tall guy can sit in this, super comfortable.
AMC, they're around to what, the 80s when they sell off half the brand to Renault?
Renault, yeah. And they had Jeep at one time.
Yeah.
And they just, financially, they failed.
Yeah, just ran out of money.
They just ran out
And
of money.
then Renault sells off, Chrysler buys in, and next thing you know, they kind of dissolve the AMC. I know that we have the AMX and the SST Javelin.
You have the short Javelin as well, too. This is the long version.
Long version.
Yeah.
But the AMX, when it comes to Gen 2, the AMX and the SST are just performance packages or
Yes,
appearance
different packages,
Right.
yeah.
Let's see under the hood. Side note, if anyone has an AMC Eagle, Gene and I need one for an episode. We're working on something very special. Anyone got an AMC Eagle? We need one.
Really, it's going to be difficult. Oh, I already had it latched. So I customized as much as I could underneath the hood. I handmade the radiator support piece because I didn't have one. These are the throwing bats from the movie. So I hologrammed them.
Yes.
So they're removable when you drive, but I put them on at car shows.
This is the new Batmobile. This
Pretty
is
much.
You built the Batmobile.
Right. I
Yeah.
took the Monte Carlo bars and customized them.
Okay.
And then my friends down at Proficient Powder Coating helped me with all the engine parts. Powder coating everything gloss black. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
It's overboard.
It is such a big gap here. I mean,
Right. And the car runs much cooler once I put that on.
Okay.
Because now it's directing it right to.
Was this just designed this way to make the car?
There is
longer?
a 3-piece plastic piece that used to go here, and of course
Yeah.
they disintegrated over all the years
Okay.
of being not around. And you can't find them. So I custom made that piece.
I want to go to the tail again, the back real quick. The bubble effect too, kind of reminds me of a C3 Stingray.
Yeah.
The bubble over the
Yeah,
wheels.
yeah.
You get that look. Come around the back here. Because you kind of have the roof wing right here a little bit. Up.
That was a cool design of them, I
It's neat,
think.
right? It's
Yeah,
a-
it's like a double fin.
Yeah. And then obviously back here, this is not custom. This is how it came.
Well, that's how it came.
And then you got Javelin down here. A really wild story about these is the state of Alabama bought these for their highway patrol vehicles because they felt they couldn't keep up with the other muscle cars out there. So they bought a ton of them for their highway patrol. And if you watch Dennis Collins' his coffee walk, he bought one, he restored it. I think he sold it at Barrett-Jackson, but it's really cool to see the backstory on how, imagine that in Alabama, you're cruising along and all of a sudden a Javelin comes up behind you to pull you over.
Yeah, and I've seen one as a cop car.
Was that?
I have seen a Javelin as a cop car.
Yeah, I've seen a cop car one, yeah.
So if you look now here in the sun, you'll
Yeah.
see one of the bats with the pearl.
With my big head. You see that, Gene, right there? You can see it right there.
Gotta get
Yeah.
just right.
Yeah.
So I tell the young kids, if you can find all 9 bats, I'll give you a piece of candy. Well, this car's been done for 2.5 years and
No one's found all of them? Nuh-uh.
yet.
That's so much fun at a car show.
Yeah.
This car, you did tell me, it sat for 18 years in a barn?
Yeah, so the gentleman, Joe, who built the car, he drag raced it, so it was a drag car.
Yeah.
And he passed away 4 years after he built the car, unexpectedly. The family put it away for 18 years. The mother got ill, and so the kids didn't want the car, so they called Barrett-Jackson. They drove to Minnesota to get the car, hauled it all the way to Laughlin for their auction. That's when my landlord bought the
when he got
car, and he drove it once after he bought it and put it away for 3.5 more years. And then that's what brought me to his garage, and I saw it. So it had sat so long, I had to completely hoses and wiring, and it was all dry and old.
Yeah, it sits for 18 years. That's going to happen.
Yeah, it was, well, by that time it was almost 22 years
Yeah.
it sat.
Can we go for just a little spin around the block?
Oh, sure.
You want to go for a ride, Gene?
Sure.
All right. That's going to be one of the coolest sights. The Batmobile pulling out. Ready?
She's definitely a cold-blooded.
What a feel. What a feel inside this car.
She's got more power than you'll ever need.
Yeah, absolutely. .600 horsepower. Have you taken it out to the track?
No, it's too pretty.
Yeah.
I was doing, with the old motor, it was doing 12s at 125 in the quarter.
Yeah.
I suspect now it'll do about 140, around 11s, maybe high 10s.
How many cars? Your shop's in Boulder City?
Yeah, my shop's in Boulder City. It's not a
the name of
big
your shop?
It's just a private shop. I
Okay.
just go by my name, Hotchkiss Restoration.
If people see you and want you to work on their car, they can find you online?
I'm not online. I'm only a business card. Because I work by myself.
He's the Batman of the automotive industry.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm in the background. I'm in the cave.
Yeah, you're in the cave.
I'm in the cave.
Well, if you want Ernie, get in touch with me and I'll get in
Yeah,
touch
there
with
you
Ernie.
go. There you
We'll
go.
make deals happen.
That's probably the best way to do it.
Fun little fact, in 1973, you buy this new, AMC had a warranty option where if you broke down, something happens to the car, you break down and it's on them, there's whatever, they'll pay for your hotel room. If you're 100 miles away from your house, and it breaks down for whatever reason, they'll put you up in a hotel as they work on getting the car fixed. They really went above and beyond when it came to warranties on these.
Yeah. My buddies told me when I got the car, they knew my love of Batman stuff.
Yeah.
You're not going to Batman that thing up, are you? And I go, I wasn't until you guys said I shouldn't.
Oh, I shouldn't? Watch this.
So yeah.
The neighbors know you're home. Look at that. Silence.
Big difference.
Yeah. That's you respect your neighbors.
Yeah, because I got to live here with them.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll pull this up on the drive.
Okay, yeah, pull it kind of at. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, everyone, this is Al.
How you doing?
And Al, this is your 68 Camaro?
Yeah.
And Ernie,
Yes.
you did the paintwork
I
on
did
this.
the paint work on the car. Al did all the custom work on the car prior to me.
Okay.
So I'm responsible for paint and finish.
Again, you see the different layers, the way it just pops in the sun.
And we enlarged the metallic because he wanted to be more of a 60s look. So we went to a medium-sized metallic to get that look. And then we ghosted his stripes in.
Yeah, are you seeing the stripes, Gina? They popping on camera. Whoa, I just now noticed it. That's neat.
And the thing of it is, depending upon how the sun is in conjunction to the car,
Yeah.
if the car's coming at you and the sun's there, you won't see them. But now, if the car passes you and you turn around and watch it go away, they just stand out like sore thumbs.
You see the stripes come
Yeah,
back
you see
down.
them more now.
Aces and Eights, is that your car club?
Yes.
Yeah? You're all in the club?
No, I'm not involved in it. I'm my own.
Okay. Come around the side here. So what we've decided on is, for timing, Al, we're going to come back and
Sure,
I'm going to do a
sure.
full episode on this, but I just want to showcase Ernie's work on it and the
Oh,
paint,
yes.
because I know there's probably a lot more to this
Oh,
Camaro.
yes,
So
there
Al,
is.
thank you for stopping by and sharing this with us. We will have a full episode on this Camaro right here. And Ernie, thank you so much for sharing your 1973 Javelin.
Thank you for doing it. I appreciate it.
Please comment what you think of the paint on the car, because the top 5, maybe even #1 paint work I've seen on a car doing this episode. So many layers to it. Such a cool backstory and such a cool car. Thank you, man. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Awesome. Good stuff. If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections. What?